Hey guys, so it's me. Uh, this is a voiceover because my thing didn't have a single bit of recording this entire thing. So I'm going to be speaking about what I've done and adding in some bits for you guys. Yeah, so you guys want to start? I then started collecting wood as the first part that I did. I then went down and grabbed some stone to craft some stone tools. Alright, so what I started doing now is I basically just went on a journey to find stuff. I then went over the hill to see a shipwreck and started to end off the day. Grabbed some templates, the iron and the lapis out of the chest, also grabbed the emeralds while I was there, and then I went to sleep. Found a cave and went mining. I then found some diamonds, which I'm really excited about. Yeah. Found something that I think is the worst thing in the history. Mineshaft, so yeah. Attack 1 happened when I was fighting this cave spider spawner. And it turns out you can see my clicks. I suck at Java. I almost died on like day 5 or 6. Then went into a cave that was huge. Went and tried to fight a bunch of mobs when you saw what happened with this cave spider. Just watch what happens. I do not understand how I lived here. I sprinted for a place to hide. Pretty much it for what happened the entire time, so since I was done for the entire day with going down in that mine, I decided to go on a humongous journey, 10,000 block journey, to try and find where I'm going to live, while collecting cows on the way. While I was on my journey, I found insane structural places, so huge mountains, and yeah, it was really cool when it was first showing up. I then found a village, killed an iron golem on my way.
Loot this?
I then went and found a desert temple, and as you can hear, I found how to fix my microphone, and I made it sound good. But I'm gonna make it the same as what I'm doing now for a little while.
Wait,
I then found a coral
so
reef,
soon. Wait, no.
which you can
It's a
hear
war motion.
that I was very excited about
That's
that.
actually so. Ow. You stupid monkey.
I then found a birch forest, which was pretty good, but it's actually pretty close to where I was living. I don't know how many blocks out because I didn't really check the coordinates, but
Righty.
this is pretty close.
Our plan is going to succeed for one. Oh my lord. Oh. This game. Hold on. It's gonna be laggy because there is a lot of blocks here. I'm gonna turn off that. Now, that goes into a plains over there, right? But what is over here gonna be like?
Now, I came over here, not expecting anything, but as you will see, my reaction is insane.
Wait. It's a valley. Oh, and it's a huge valley, but it's that. Oh man, it's huge.
Now, let's say it sounds like I'm not very excited because there's a pale garden. I think that's what it's called. Pale garden that's inside of it, but I am ecstatic at this moment because I knew, oh, this is where I'm gonna live. I'm gonna build right here.
Bro, I wish I had a map right now. I'd be able to see everything. Okay, so we've got the most perfect thing here, right? Oh my god, it's beautiful. I found this, and my quads are almost 10,000 blocks away. That, which is good, but I don't see a village anywhere near. I'm at 32 render distance. So in the wall, but not in the wall at the same time, if you know. This here is basically into the wall, and it's going to be basically not a castle. It's going to be so. I'm not going to copy this guy exactly.
So my mic started breaking up here. This photo that I've got up is my
different
inspiration for the build that I'm going to do. It's going to be a massive
So
tower.
imagine that, but there.
I then headed down into the cave that's near my home.
I'm just waiting for this lava to stop because I need to light it up before anything.
Now this
Everything.
cave, let's just say, it helped me a lot during this playthrough.
I think there's probably spawn.
At this point I was almost positive of an ancient city being down here. Slowly got better at Minecraft PvP, which was pretty good.
Okay, so I know what to do.
I then saw some unwanted visitors.
Excuse me, there's no villagers. Excuse me? What are you guys doing?
I now want to just say, I was thinking about, inside of this world, thinking about just getting enchants before I build first, which I did. But when I started building it, it was day 70, which I will get it up to there soon. Now, I can't remember exactly what I was doing here, but probably just looking for more diamonds. So everybody, welcome Jeffrey to the team. He's my newest axolotl and I made him a shrine. Before that, I went to find a village, but it took me 1,000 blocks away.
That looks stupid. Okay, so. Guys! Oh my god, my magic is my first one. Oh! That's not that far! Wait. Oh. That's like 700. Is that a ravine? That's a ravine. Okay, so we're gonna have to go.
So I was going to collect some villagers, but I remember that I didn't have a lead in this moment, so I decided to block up some villagers just in case I needed to come back for them. I then started leading some villagers back because I killed some spiders at night and got a lead.
Because of that fact, I'm.
After a few too many experiences with powdered snow, I finally got them blocked in. I then started leading over another villager. I had to go collect it first, but as soon as I did that, I locked it in again, and we were fine. We brought the villager back to our base and decided to move them both into a safer location, just in case anything goes wrong, like a creeper blowing up where it is at night. So yeah. There is now going to be a little counter up in the top for each time my villager breeders don't work, because obviously these ones that I've got just do not work at all. And in the making of this video, I also realised this update was patched back at 1.21.0 or 1, so because I made the villager hitboxes bigger than it's what it used to be. That's why they won't fall through the fence posts. I put the villagers back into their spot because, of course, I found out later on that the village breeder did not work. The reason this was file number 2 is because it just was not efficient at all. I'm pretty sure in its whole time of working, only one villager breeded, and the villagers somehow died while in there, so I'm counting that as number 2. I then went back down into the mines and finally got my first piece of obsidian. I then waited there and collected 14 for an enchantment table and
Okay.
another portal. Now guys, I did lose some stuff, and as you can see, stuff was going on with my computer. I did lose some recording before this, and it was quite annoying, so yeah. So guys, I am now going to come up with a thing where I have to make a farm every video. Doesn't matter what type, but it just either has to extend or it has to be the exact farm it is. Alrighty, so it seems that there is no cows that spawn at where I live, so there was a tiny bit of a problem of leading cows over 1,000 blocks, not really 1,000 blocks away, but it's at least 100 or 200 blocks up, all the way up to the top, and then back down to my base. I then started breeding up my villagers so that I could have my level 30 enchant table. As you can see, I've got it there, but I just did not have any books of sorts. Okay guys, so the next part of this recording is one of my favourites, and this part is one of the parts that helped me so much, so just watch.
Oh, I'm so lucky I went down here. Wait, what type of spawner is it though? Wait, what type of spawner? Oh no. It's zombie? Zombie spawner? Yo! Oh my god! I got the insane luck again! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! It's a skeleton! We've won! Let's go!
As you guys can see, my reaction was way over the top, but it was quite warranted. I was hoping to get a way to get XP without having to build a huge farm, and that's what I did a few days later. I then decided I think it's quite warranted for us to get diamond armor now, so I went ahead and made full set of diamond armor. So I needed to breed up my cows more for my level 30 enchant table, so that was pretty good also. I then finally got all the stuff that I needed to get my level 30 enchant table, so I put the books together and I finally put it down. I was ecstatic at this moment, but I turned my microphone off for a little while. Got efficiency 4 on it, but I decided, oh wait, it probably wasn't a good enchant, was it? So let's quickly check. And just as I guessed, terrible. I then went and checked the rest of my armor for anything good, and I decided to just go straight for my chest plate. So that's what I did. Hoped and pray, and the Lord praised me today. I got a pretty good chest plate out of level 30. I then started mining out the entire place for the double spawner, the zombie spawner and the skeleton spawner. This farm helped me very, very much during this playthrough, getting me the enchants that I needed to create my builds. Now, the place that I decided to make as my AFK spot is in the corner next to a torch. If you wait there for about 5 minutes, you will be able to get quite a lot of mobs, as what I show you now. I then decided I'm going to enchant all of my armor, And that's what I did. I stayed down here for quite a while trying to upgrade my stuff. And I got most of my armor fully maxed out, except for some of it was Protection 3, which was my chest plate and my boots. I then got a pretty good pickaxe it was missing on breaking, which I fixed a little while later. But this was still pretty good at the moment, and I was happy with it. I then went down, put in some extra stuff onto my armor, aka I put some armor trims onto my boots and my leggings, because I thought it would look good, but as I saw later on, it was not. But at first, it did look pretty cool with the red. Flame frags, I'm coming for you. Now, as I said I would, I went down collecting materials so I could build my base. It took me a little while to get this, probably took me about half an hour to an hour collecting materials, but after the base was done, it was amazing. I then started the outline and decided to go for a tower build. I changed the look of the circle quite a few different times, but I found the correct pattern that I wanted and I decided to build it. I then started building up like this, and I went up first and then I started going down just because I knew what I wanted to do and it was looking pretty good. I then took a look at it from afar and it looked amazing. I extended it up a bit and then I decided to build the roof later, which I'm pretty sure I lost the recordings for. After I extended it up, I took a moment to just gaze at what I've done so far, and after I was done with it, it looked amazing. I then decided what I'm going to build the roof out of is calcite. But later on, I figured out that I cannot use at all stairs or slab calcite because those are not a thing at all. Decided to use polished diorite stairs and diorite slabs for the roof as well. So it came out pretty well after using the diorite slabs. I built the roof up one layer at a time, and as you saw, there was a huge cobblestone pillar. That is what height I was going for, but it turns out I went quite a bit higher than that, but it still looks good anyways. This is the roof after being halfway done, and it looks better while it's done. I also had to do the interior, which I still haven't finished to this day, and it's almost day 90 in the world, but that's okay. We are not even head on, and look at it. It's colossal, and it just looks amazing. In my opinion, this is one of the best builds that I've done, so if you could please leave a like and subscribe, I would be eternally grateful. I then started building the interior. Holy, I just had a brain fart. Building the interior, and it's okay. Middle floor is amazing. Top floor, which you will see me build in a little while, was immaculate. But yeah, so see you guys when I'm up to top floor. Bottom floor is just terrible, as always. Now, if you look at my inventory, I have got a second pickaxe, which 3 pickaxes actually. One of them is Silk Touch, one of them is Efficiency. So I combined them, got Efficiency 5 later on. I then started mining out basically an entire chunk, trying to get it all the way down. In this clip, I was pretty close already, so it was a lot higher up originally. I then started adding more details, such as little like bits on the sides, which let in lantern lights. I think I did pretty good on these, because far away it looks like little lights and little designs. So, yeah. Now, as you can see, I did only do 1 layer in this part, but I also did 2 because it just looked too small. I went straight back at it again because I wanted to add another layer. Now, I decided to do some more designs, aka I added some lanterns, and I made a really cool staircase in my opinion, going all the way up. Now, as I said, I added another way for lantern lights, which was pretty good again, because I added another floor. Now, this is what it turned out to be. It did look pretty cool in my opinion from far away. Up close like this, it did not look very well, but it looked cool from far away, so I was happy about that. Now, the start of the second floor went off pretty well, but it was like you expected it to be. This floor was where my nether portal was, which was an amazing place to put it. You will see later why. And I also put my chest room up here, even though I just barely use it. Now, here I started using the same color gradient as the roof, and the only reason I did this is because I thought that it would be a great addition to the build to make it look basically the exact same color. I didn't use calcite, I used polystyrite though. And when I came back the next day, it seems that I grew a pair, because after this, I decided to go straight into the nether portal because I was bored. I was like, oh well, I don't really give a flying cahoot, but it's all good anyways. Let's go take a look. I decided to keep that bit out. I left basically instantly. I got the achievement back to Slender, but I started creating a path down from my base. I crafted coarse dirt, but I just didn't use it, because I just used path and grass and dirt, which was okay, but could have added more depth, but it made it easier to get up and down from here. I then decided to grow an extra pair, which I did that again. I got another music disc and a tier out of it, which, yes, I didn't tell you, but I started a new thing, aka a music disc collection. So that was pretty good. I also just was looking around and looked over the edge trying to see if there's anything down there, and in which there was. There wasn't down this edge, but there was down a different one. It took me a few seconds to see it, but then I looked down, and there it is. There is the Nether Fortress. After that, I decided I'm just going to get out of here for now. I'm not prepared. I don't have food. I do have nut chapel, but just not enough. Now, number 3, fail for trying to make a villager breeder. Now, I did the same design as what I did before, and of course, as it was, the villager babies grew, so that it did not work anymore. It was a tiny bit sad, but that's okay. By the way, number 2 was a normal villager breeder, but just, it did not work. I then decided to go back into Nether. This time I made a little fortress around my Nether portal so that nothings could get inside. And yeah. I also then decided to go to the Nether fortress while I was there because I had food this time. So that's what I did. By the way, sorry if you cannot hear anything. I do not know why it's like this.
Might have just been because OBS Studios did not have enough space, but it also took me a little while to get the blaze rods. But I've grown just quite a lot on Java just from this playthrough, alright? I know what other people are saying, oh, it's easy to play Java, but as a Bedrock player that played iPad, I think I was doing amazing. So, yeah. I now started getting the Ender Pearls, which I got, like, really insanely lucky with getting these Ender Pearls with the Cleric first try. And I was ecstatic about this in that moment, and because there's no sound, I can't show you, sadly. But I got really excited, as you saw by my mouse movements. So I decided to get that the way to get my Ender Pearls. Now, sorry guys, this is basically the end of this recording because I ran out of clips. But this was episode 1 of my Forever Hardcore Minecraft world, which I am very happy if you saw all the way through, which, yeah. I set up the rest of the stuff for the Ender Dragon fight, and I was very happy about that. Now, I hope you all have a good day, and yeah, see you next time.